Hello, my country people them. I don't come live briefly for this beautiful morning. Wait today, I feel from my watch now Saturday the 9th of April 2022. And on I feel time for here now, just about 7 minutes past 7 for morning time for the Caribbean island where I live today, as we understand. We did 5 hours behind when for Cameroon, which means it is only about when I fit there like 7 minutes past 12 just afternoon for Cameroon. As when I join, when I countryman, when I match fire for share and make it go far and wide. Thank when I plenty my country people them. I just come for can talk briefly about the Kumkumisation of the so-called General Insobu of Bui by Mbashe Clement, so-called General No Pity of Bambalang. So it come on from Dop, Bambalang, when I from Goketunja, it come for Bui, it can kill and sort picking them. Insobu nan sort picking. Oh, by the way, I be me unafisiam, I'm a black legs and this inside my white and red chakadem. Yes, are they so now are they doing my sports? Are they run with my black legs them? So I just decided to stop by for a few minutes, spend some time with Huna for talk about the Kumkumisation of this shit no white blouse. Now see. Okay? So now I'd always remind Huna, say countryman they enjoy life for the Caribbean. See now another big beautiful cruise line like that. Anyways, that's how they talk. I'll be there for some WhatsApp group with Capo, Daniel Gong Dog from Hong Kong, where I'll be post some things inside the group. Gong Dog actually talks, say, haha, countryman, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make us fight amongst ourselves. You're trying to make us kill each other. Then, my response to you people is say, watch me do it. It talks say they don't get sense. They no go ever fall for my tricks. They no go ever fall for that infighting. I just tell you say, you dey underestimate the stupidity of Anglophones. Me, I didn't ever underestimate the stupidity of our country people them. So I tell say, okay, if we already know exactly what we me had the plan for do, and when I don't already verbalize, I'm saying now exactly what that way me I want do am, and yet when I know if stop me for do am, then what does that make you? Idiots. I be tell you now. Before we even do am, we tell you the strategy. The strategy now for cause infighting, distrust amongst ourselves. Because the Anglophones, I understand the Anglophones be emotionally immature. Now people in that way, they just vex. And when they vex, they go do something stupid. Where it go be against their own verbalized desires. So you could talk, say you want to do something. Now your mission, that way you want to achieve them. And then you do work for it, to the detriment of that mission where you serve, you don't talk say now your mission where you want to achieve them. How does that make sense? Now why did they call them wonderfully international idiots? So now Insobu, when and so Pekin, they don't come YP. When I Pekin come up from Babalang, from Dop, from Goketunja, they don't come wipe Insobu inside Bui. And the funniest thing now say the group where no pity. They say they call and say Bui unity warriors, and their unity now for kill other amber terrorists them. Wonders shall never end. And people the day out there where they go talk today, so now dialogue and negotiations they go stop the Anglophone crisis or make Cameroon government go dialogue. When I don't realize say in the past say maybe about 6 or 7 months or so, no person for Cameroon, it never come up again like the so-called journalists and the so-called pundits and talking heads on social media or for Facebook and whatnot. None of them never come up, can't talk that nonsense against it. So now dialogue and negotiations, it will resolve the madness where they go on inside Cameroon. When I don't realize and say none of them they talk that nonsense anymore, say make Cameroon government go dialogue. When I know why they don't stop for the talk. Now because of the evidence where we provide them to them every day. And this latest one, for Bui warriors and no pity, so-called unity warriors. Now the latest evidence that we don't show them. So now, no pity, it don't go dialogue with Insobu without preconditions, and they arrive at a negotiated settlement. And the negotiated settlement, that's the way one must die. Man laugh me for French. Yes, see my black legs. My black legs and that. Yes, I don't just come out for a run like some 3 kilometers. I go back, go finish my 3 kilometers. At the rest minute, I rest so. Then I go chop better chop, enjoy my life. Why we should the day out there they kill themselves, they kumkumize themselves, they die. Not them sabi. You understand? So now what's that way they happen? They don't go get a serious dialogue for Bui, and they come up with a resolution with a negotiated settlement. Say one must die. And when I don't see all this evidence in front of Una, now why that way? People the way they used to go out there, they kawala them. The so-called senior barrister this and that, the so-called doctor this and that, the so-called journalists, the so-called lawyers them, the so-called intellectuals. Where they go out there, say they go talk, they know the solution to Amazona terrorism. Say now only dialogue, now only dialogue. Dialogue with who? Now themselves, those people that they shame the do them for can't repeat those words them because they don't say and say this. So you know if you dialogue with an Anglophone person and get at a consensus. You know why? Because the Anglophones do not know what they want. It starts there. If now a people the way they get a common cause, where they get a legitimate cause, legitimate grievances them, where they know what they want, then you fit at least understand it is so you fit get some kind of compromise, you fit get some kind of dialogue, you fit get some kind of negotiation, you fit get some kind of a way forward with them. But now people the way they don't get them a cause, they don't know them which way they want, so you know if you satisfy them. Even if you give them which way they need, you give one faction which way they want, the other faction will come up with something else. You cannot satisfy these people. That is the truth. And when you talk to Anglophones, they start vex. Then tell them, say, okay, tell us what you want. You go hear wonders. The people the way they talk, say, make Pobia go dialogue with a Yabacho. They forget them, say they so they be supposed to tell no pity, make it go dialogue with Insobu. Well, maybe they will tell them. But when I don't see the result of their dialogue now and their negotiated settlement, no be so. They don't settle them once and for all. Now why that way we tell them I mean for Oku say when our greatest mistake where we shocktalize ourselves. Now say time where when I be go for bush ramble, when I no go kill you one time. When I be go say when I go drive it. And make when I understand why the Anglophones they feel the way they feel and they react the way they react. Because they understand say it is so. They be responsible wholly 100% without equivocation. Anglophones are responsible for the calamity, destruction, and nonsense where they happen in the Anglophone zone right now. No be pobia it weaponize this picking them, give them guns. No be pobia it be tell una say make una go carry guns, make una go march, make una do this and that, make una finance them. No be pobia do am. So when I don't decide on una own for create a monster, finance them, nurture them, then unleash them on ourselves. And when I do am so, they point fingers at the different persons, say, make una go kill another Bamileke man, una seize the bush, una seize the properties, them una give na me, Anglophone man. Almost all those Anglophone people, the way they now, for example, Indian, Fako, Meme, and the rest, they benefit now from the Bamileke bush, where they don't drive Bamileke people, they move on Francophones. So that make Anglophone lazy ones them. May they go climb on top, different people, their property, they chop on top. Now the reason that, one of the reasons for Amazona terrorism, now Anglophone wickedness, it not get nothing for do with marginalization, it not get nothing for do with the maltreatment of Anglophones or whatever nonsense I want to talk about. Because if that is the case, now Amazona terrorists, they don't come maltreat now 1 million times past anything we don't ever complain about. So who's are the voices, who's are the Agbabala today? Who's are the ones the way they go say they go protest against Cameroon government, they don't kill no person. So now how many people them Amba don't kill today? Who's are them they? But tell when the hypocrisy. When I be go march on the 22nd of September 2017, Bia must go. We are free, we are gone. We don't go we. Now so when I be talk, how many people poor Bia go kill? When I march, thousands of una in every village, every subdivision in Anglophone zone, people they come out. They throng onto the streets. They go protest against Cameroon government. How many people they be kill them? But only for Oku. Only the Ibal people then for one village for Oku. Mami they come out, they go march against Amazona terrorism. Wait till Chris Anu talk. Shoot to kill. Shoot to kill. And they still laugh. Every time I hear that shoot to kill, it is sweet me go past. I love it. It expose una at una own core. And me I dey like una conscience, Anglophones. I dey like una conscience. I dey like the conscience where una don't decide for ignore am, but I don't deny for go away. I go continue for the tell una exactly which way una need for here. For tell una the truth and the reality. What you guys need to hear, what you guys need to know, not just what you want for here. The Amber terrorists, they don't tell una which way una be want for here am. For how many years now? Now na time for una for hear which way una need for hear am. Una need for know the wickedness of the Anglophone. Na ye land una who's way una day today. Some person send me message the other day. It talks say countryman. You know if you understand which way they talk about the wickedness of the Anglophones, where they talk say so the Anglophones they be wicked to the Francophones, so they weaponize their own picking them, arm them, give them money, encourage them, send them for bush, and then point fingers saying Abamleke man that na Francophone man that go kill them. It backfire on them. It tell me say countryman you they underestimate them. The wickedness of the Anglophones, no not just the wickedness against Francophones, they wicked to themselves. It talks say you know what believe say, for example, and I see it talk and me I totally agree with which way they talk. It say back in the days 2017-18, when with the Amber terrorists they become kidnap people them. Now so the villagers them for that village, that community, they will go tell Amber boys them say, oh, the man he picking the one man country, if una kidnap you, una go take millions. Oh, they want a picking don't come. The Amber boys say they there for bush, they don't know say your picking don't arrive from one man country, from Germany, from UK or wherever. The Amber boy for bush don't know. But now so one person inside that cartier where go tell the Amber boys and say he don't come. Can't catch him. Eat their house now. And when they can't pick you go hear one task. The same community, the same people the way we not be play football with them. The same people the way you be putting Takate cup for village, they are picking, they can't play, they sing. The same picking the way you don't pay their school fees. The same picking the way that they can't chop drink for your house every single day. Not them. They go call their terrorist brothers them for bush. Say me they can't kidnap you, can't kidnap your relatives, they may they pay ransom. And when they can't kidnap you, you go hear wonders which way those Anglophones they will talk about you. Me and they talk from experience, no. For 2017-18, we've been a very few of we. That time we've been our victims them, only very few. At that time, they talk say CPTM now their enemy. As a matter of fact, if you get small money where you be comfortable, you get some kind of life where you enjoy your life, you know, you feel send your beginning for school, for decent school, private school, you get moto, you get small business, you live well. All the other villagers, the way they don't live well like you, they become jealous of you. Now the main reason that for ambassador terrorism, well maybe not the main reason, but not the main reason that way many people they support them. They use them as an opportunity for go after people the way they look them in the community and society say that they progress. Now the wickedness of the Anglophones them. The person tell me say countryman, Anglophones they get the crab mentality. What is the crab mentality? Crab. When I know that kind of crab where Sakota will go chop for Red Lobster for America, that way they collect my trip to Boyamonino. Crab. It means say when you put crabs them inside bucket, the crab they go try for claw their way out of the bucket for gain freedom. And as soon as one of the crab it don't manage struggle, they crawl away up for come out outside the bucket. You know what's going to happen? The other crabs they go claw back down inside the bucket to their level. Now the crab mentality that most black people them, not just Anglophones them, Africans in general, they get that crab mentality. When they see one of their own they try for progress, they pull them down back to their level. Say better now all we with the suffer like this. So and then it begin explaining for me say this so say a few of the Anglophones the way they be get a few resources them for come out of the Anglophone zone time with this madness is start. If you get small dough, you just take your family, you go hide them for Douala or for Francophone zone, you become UIDP. Now when they don't kiki, the Amber boys and kiki the food them, place don't quiet small, village don't they come back to normal. Then if you return back for that village, even now for one day, even now for can't attend funeral, your very neighbor, they jealous you. They call the Amber boys them, say they can't catch you. How Amber boy will there for bush? It could no say there so you don't arrive. You could go for village no. You stay for village now only 2 days. By day number 2, night number 2, Amber they there for your door. They can't pick you up. How they know? How they know? Now your very next door neighbor, they call them. Where? They be jealous now. You say this, so you be run. Time we think they be near for village. You run go you because you get your small money. Now the mission for village. They deal with the amber them. Now your turn. Now the Anglophone mentality that. So it tell me say make I not oversimplify them. Talk about say Anglophones they be send the amber terrorists them now after Francophones them. They say no. The Anglophone wickedness it go further than that. They be wicked to themselves. The Anglophone man, the biggest enemy, na Anglophone person, and I totally agree. He even quote Professor now wait that man. I don't forget me his name. Where he talks that the enemy is in the house. That journalist for CRTV, he work for presidency now. The enemy of the Anglophones is in the house. Make una no go find them elsewhere. Make una no go waste na time. Say when I go look, say enemy for we dead na for who side. No, it dead na inside house. Now we're picking them. Now our brothers and sisters. Now our mommy them. Now people they never you don't chop inside one pot with them. Now the enemy of the Anglophones than that. You understand? So the Kumkumisation of Insobu. Now wait that way we the blacklegs don't they work on for a very long time, and we get to celebrate this news. It is fantastic. And make you understand, say, as they don't Kumkumise Insobu, wait where you get to understand that the impact where it will create them on the ground. Many factors the day where they could be changed. The paradigm it is shift. Make you understand, say, for example, if you be being an Anglophone youth, where you be the thing that thing, man talk say you be just even the thing say this, so you want to go join Amber. You think so when you see all those videos and pictures of the Kumkumisation of Insobu, it will encourage you to go join them, knowing fully well say maybe you need even fear or run now from Cameroon military, but now Amber they kill Amber, say maybe your death it no go even come at the hands of the military. So the Amber picking the way when they chop for the same pan with them, not them go kill you. You think say it go encourage any other person to join? You think say if some person there for diaspora, where it be get some small 10 euros where we want to donate them to this shit, no why blast them for diaspora. After I don't see Insobu die body, you think say it go encourage you for donate more or less? Now simple question that you make up your own mind. The Kumkumisation, the infighting, all those things them, it demoralize them. Now a psychological warfare as well. And for that front, we the blacklegs them, we don't already win. No mean I say we are winning, we don't already win. For 2018, before countryman be join this thing, when I be here every day, not them reporter say they don't win, they are winning fatly, they don't win. Now 2022 this, who said they know if you talk them again, because now we don't already win. We know they even talk say we are winning fatly. We tell them say we don't win, and there is nothing they can do about it. I make you now understand, like I explained for my audio yesterday, said the difference for 2022 and 2018. Now say now, no me not even we the blacklegs the post say Amber don't kill Amber. Me for 2018 if I post them say na innocent civilian killed by unknown gunmen. Now what is the way for right time? If now 2018 this, for tell me how much you don't win. It get a bigger platform than mine. That's 100% fact. Now you do the blacklegs for we. Now you post them. Say Amber don't kill Amber. They cannot hide it anymore. Sako post them. Tapang post them. Eric Tato post them. Franklin Vela post them. Mimi for post them. Me, I never even post them. Barretta News post them. Countryman never post them. I did me. I enjoy my life for Caribbean as Nafisiam. Some person tell me say countryman I beg me can go live. I tell them go do it. My job now for Kumplify. When me most I go screenshot now me for post them then Kumplify them. I don't turn Nana fan. I don't even tell blacklegs that me no report a page anymore. It is doing fantastic blacklegism. And then they still talk that nonsense say unknown gunmen. It talk they go kidnap Reverend Fathers for Manu. He said na Amber do am. Yes. They go kill that driver for Bamenda and Bengui Road. He said na Amber kill him. Na Amber. Then it still lost sense. That woman then for Oku, they know we go match say unknown gunmen say unknown gunmen must go. Unknown gunmen must go. No, they don't talk say gunmen must go. They talk say Amber must go. They call them now by their name. And it is very, very, very important to make you understand why it be very important. Maybe they call them by their name. Because for 2019, 2018, they be fit use that that conway flop for Anglophone and Bele for toxic day. So there is a slim possibility or a chance say maybe no me na Amber Duam. So now why they always try for confuse now for model the waters and then for make a believe today. So there is a possibility say no me na Amber Duam. Now why they be talk say unknown gunmen so that they could try for lie. For 2018-19 they be just boldly talk say no be Amber, they talk say na Antanganji boys. For 2022 no man even care for they don't forget them about Antanganji boys. Antanganji boys no exist. It no exist anymore because of the division, the infighting and the mistrust where it exists amongst them. When now we the blacklegs don't work so hard for create the mistrust, for make a minute jam their head together. We now know how many disclaimers them the Amber Shumbu terrorists they don't put them out for Facebook today, just today alone. How many disclaimers? Disclaimer this, disclaimer that. There is disclaimer now wait. There is disclaimer now wait that way we black leg we don't post them for Facebook. They hurt them and they see the impact of which way would they post them. Then they go try for do disclaimers. We will now understand how sweet this is. For 2018 now we black legs will be there for Facebook. They try for debunk their lies. We'll be there out there with the talks today. So no, this one na lie, na fake news, na this and that. No. We don't pass that stage since now we the post things them about them, then they follow we for back, they run the talks and fake news. I don't encourage you now. All my country people them. Amber terrorism, when I can't cut this part, share and make it go far and wide. Create fake Facebook account. Create fake Facebook account for the Amber Shumbu terrorists, their names. Create fake Facebook account with Mbashe Clement, no pity name. One with Insobu. Create the one with Mad Dog. Create the one with Nambere. Create fake Facebook account with what did they call this other Shumbu in name again? Gong Dog for Hong Kong. Create fake Facebook account. Create fake Facebook account with Ayabacho. Create fake Facebook account with Kapo. With what did they call this one again? Tapang, Eric Tato. Clone all their accounts and create the fakest fake Facebook account with all their names them and then find place on you. When news like this one come also, you just go post them. You for the post them now like Mbashe Clement, like no pity. They talk, they congratulate Mad Dog for the job well done. How I don't kumkumise the Shumbu. And then we'll screenshot them, then share them. Can't hear Amber they craze. Now they go for Facebook, we'll give them work. They go there for Facebook, disclaimer. Now that the name of Facebook is a disclaimer, fake news, fake page, fake profile. That's not Film Masha Insobu. That is not Film Masha for Libya Alem. That is not Kuku that blinks. That is not Capo. That is not this. Now them to do that. We don't do that anymore. Make Amber go clone all the country people page where they want them. I don't care. I don't even post me for country people page anymore. I don't have time for that. We have Mimi Mefo. We'll get Barretta. We'll get Tapang. We'll get all of the way they post now, which way we want. So all what we do now, now simplify. And they go screenshot Mimi for a post, share and pass even Mimi for yourself. Yes. Because they do now better pop or black legism now. Because they speak the truth. Any person will speak the truth now enemy for Amber. Because now their number one enemy that the truth. Now, no me when was the last time when I hear Country Mango talk say Amber they talk lie or say Country Mango try to debunk any lie where Amber talk? We don't do that anymore. That's stupidity. Now we bomb someone for Facebook. Now they go run around for try for disclaimer. So for Amber, no man no for no say mamide for Oku the match. Okay? So for Amber, no man no for no. But the whole world in know why. Because Amber no get choice. Because we the black legs them we don't expose them to the world. They no get choice. The world must know. And now because the world know, they be forced for can't talk about them. Chris Anugu must can't talk about them. 73 Teeth, it can't talk about them. Tapang, Eric Tato, Capo Daniel, Ayabacho, all them must can't talk about them because we don't amplify them. We share them, it go far and wide. They no get choice, they must can't talk about which way we want them to talk about. You think that they can't talk about Insobu and no pity, they must. Why? Because we don't force them. For 2018, they befit get the leverage. They forfeit hide some things because we the black legs we know we don't assemble for Facebook for force this kind of news make it come to the forefront. We'll not be there for Facebook for 2018 as much as we did today. When I see the difference, where would they make them? When I see the impact, where would they make them? Now for 2022, they don't have a choice. When something happen, we will get now the powers for bring any news article where we want them to the front newspaper, them to the front pages them. If we want, we'll bring them to the front pages them. Now we get the powers. We know they ask no man. We they just do them. Make una understand that one. We know they ask no person. We they just bring whatever we want. Anything where we want and make it come to the front pages for the newspapers them. We they do them. We they make them it happen. So now the situation that I contribute them. I want go me for go continue my run. I get at least 3 kilometers for run. 3 kilometers. When I see these black legs, see the black legs now. I'm going for my run. Yes, I get at least 3 kilometers for run. Then I go back. Today now Saturday, but I get small bolo. Then I'll continue. I get small bolo. After my bolo, maybe lunchtime for we for here, which is about around in 5 hours time or so. Maybe I go come live again. Come with tourist more. Okay. So we don't tourist more. Ma go run me with my black legs.